Enslaved women were routinely subjected to sexual violence by their enslavers, but a specific, formalized branch of the slave trade existed to cater to this depravity: the fancy trade. Young, light-skinned black women and girls, often the biological children or relatives of white planters through rape, were deemed fancy maids and sold explicitly for their beauty and for sexual slavery. They were dressed in fine clothes, paraded on the auction block, and commanded prices far higher than any field hand purchased by wealthy men to be kept as concubines. The scandal was its brazen public nature. These were not back-alley transactions. Advertisements in newspapers highlighted the virtues of these women. Auctions were crowded events where their bodies were scrutinized and bid upon. The horror was the complete commodification of human beings for sexual pleasure, a formal market that made public spectacle out of intimate violation. In 1850, a Missouri farmer named Robert Newsom purchased a 14-year-old girl named Celia. On the walk back to his farm, he forcefully slept her. For the next 5 years, he used her as his sexual slave, fathering her 2 children. Sick and desperate, the 19-year-old Celia finally begged Newsom to stop. When he entered her cabin one night to assault her again, she struck him with a stick, killing him. She burned his body in her fireplace. The scandal was the trial. The court admitted that Newsom had raped her. But the judge instructed the jury that the law did not recognize an enslaved woman's right to defend her own body from her master, as he held complete power over her. She was, under the law, his property. Celia was found guilty and hanged. Her story is one of the most stark and legally horrifying examples of the system's absolute moral bankruptcy. The state formally decreed that an enslaved woman had no right to self-defense against her own rapist, and it executed her for daring to claim that right.